Okay, so skip ahead to around the 3 minute mark if you want to jump straight into the video for today. Let's get started. All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Okay, so skip ahead to around the 3 minute mark. That was the other video playing. So let's do this again. And as I said, I'm here literally for you. And this is why I keep showing up every single day. And I truly am your healer, your personal guide. And let's really dive into today's theme. So as I keep coming on live every single day, just to remind you, especially if you are a healer, if you are a coach, that this journey that you've chosen to be on, this is uh, this is literally a blessing that you have been given, and that you get to show up every day and make a difference, not only in your life but in the lives of people who matter, the lives of your clients, and of course the lives of your family. So something to think about, if you are somebody who is, maybe you feel like you're, walking on this path alone, and it can be overwhelming. But one thing I have found in my journey and on my journey over the last 20 plus years now, there was a period of time where this kind of work of wanting to be um, in service of others, wanting to be that healer, be that coach for others. This was something that, for the longest time, was one of the most difficult things to do, because as you probably know, pre-COVID, this industry, if you want to call it, or this space was something that was, um, there weren't too many of us who are doing the work that we're doing today. And even post COVID, I've noticed that there are a lot of healers, there are a lot of coaches are who get lost along the way, and somehow they end up being these lone wolves. And one thing I've noticed is that for you to be able to sustain the journey, for you to be able to make it all the way to the other end of um, to that pot of gold, so to speak, it happens when you have a fellow or many fellow travelers along with you. So, my question to you, especially as a healer, my question to you as a coach is, do you have someone who is your fellow traveler? And by this, I'm not just talking about your friends, I'm not just talking about your family, but I'm talking about, fellow healers, fellow coaches, people who you can rely on, people who really understand what you're going through. And this is something that I have been very, very fortunate over the last, especially over the last 6 years. I've had some very, very amazing connections, friends that I've made along the way, people who, like me, have been going through the ups and the downs of being a healer, of being a coach. And so, my second question to you is that, are you somebody who is making sure that you're keeping your heart open, you're keeping your eyes and your ears open, so that when you do come across these special fellow travelers, that you're able to welcome them in, and where you're able to grow together. In fact, today I was talking to a friend of mine, and we've known each other now for a couple of years, and it's really amazing um, to um, to share stories and to notice that on so many levels, we're literally traveling side by side. Our own individual journeys may be different. Our own individual journeys will be unique, but there will be a lot of commonalities. And so, my wish for you, of course, is that may you also find somebody who is a fellow traveler who will be able to support you on this journey. Now, in addition to, of course, having your fellow travelers who really understand what you're going through, what's also important is that you have a community that supports you, because people change with time, people grow differently, and people grow at different rates, different paces, and life has a way of taking us on different paths. But when you have a community, then you will always have your fellow travelers who are able to keep pace with you as you're growing. So this is one of the ways for me to be able to tell you that you're not alone. That's one of the reasons why now, literally close to 3 years, it's like more than I think 650 odd videos on YouTube. which means coming live every single day, and more than about 900 videos on Facebook. All of these with the same basic principle, that is to remind you that you're not alone on this journey. And in addition to this, of course, every Monday and Friday in our community, we meet, and our meetup is called the Eye Hypnosis Life Experiences. This is a way for you to connect. This is a way for you to meet me live, and of course, very importantly, meet members of our community live. There are a lot of very fun and amazing exercises and activities, including breakout rooms, and really getting to know each other, getting to know one another, people from different backgrounds, different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And this is your opportunity, of course, to be able to build such bonds. And apart from this, of course, if you're somebody who feels that this is a community that really understands you, there is a way for you to go deeper. And as you know, those who pay attention. So this is a paid track, and we meet on the weekend every Friday, Saturday, Sunday between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. In this program, the Eye Hypnosis Life, um, the Eye Hypnosis Life Foundation program. This is something that we've done 28 batches, and it's such an amazing program, and it's so fascinating, and it's really really beautiful to see how people have had massive transformations, massive breakthroughs. And in all of this, of course, we're talking about really discovering your soul identity. And when you start this journey of discovery, you're also able to change your beliefs and create beliefs that are in sync with your soul identity. And what's most important, of course, is that along this way, you're able to let go of toxic habits, especially as a healer, especially as a coach. This is something that really will make all the difference to you and for you on your journey. And lastly, of course, until money is no object, money is the object. So this is something that we do. And of course, once you've done the 3-day program, if you feel this program has really made a difference in your life, then you can go deeper. And this is our advanced program, which is a 3-month membership, and it's a renewable membership. Of course, we go deeper over the 3 months as we continue to meet on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And lastly, of course, if you believe that this program, if you believe that the skills that you're experiencing me use to teach you, if this is something that you really want to learn so that you can help other people, then you can learn this in the mastery program. And this is, of course, a 90-day process. So you can definitely come and join that. It's a very, very powerful program. And lastly, of course, if you feel you want to be mentored by me, then definitely reach out and find out about the personal coaching program. This is something that the seats do open up from time to time. So do reach out and ask for more details. Of course, having said all of that, remember to live with your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will see you in the next one.